Well, hello there. What's up, everybody? Let me see who's in the chat. We got Render showing up. Guys, today is episode 2 of my Classic WoW speed dating series, where I get to be the bachelorette for the next 2 hours and get to talk to you guys, get to hear voices from the community, and give you an opportunity to win a $20 Amazon gift card. Classic WoW's coming around the corner. What is today, guys? August 30th? 28 days out. Oh my goodness. We got a couple topics today. Yesterday was really good. It was solid. We talked about nostalgia, your earliest memories of vanilla WoW. Render, he's in the chat right now. He won yesterday. Hopefully he comes in for round 2 again. We'll see if he wants to or not. You may want someone else to win, but no, that's okay. If I need people. I need people to come and chat. So guys, for everyone that's tuning in, you don't know what this is. We're going to have a topic of the day. And you're going to basically give me a 5-minute pitch. Whoever wants to come on, you can jump in the Discord, send me a DM, we'll pull you in the call. You don't have to have the webcam up. It's totally optional. And today on my YouTube community tab, I went ahead and put out a poll for 3 different topics today. Let's see what it came to. I don't actually have a thing set up for this, so you're just going to have to believe me. But on my YouTube channel, I put out a poll and I had 3 different options. Let me look at them real quick and then we're gonna jump right into this stream. Baron, less formal apparel today? Was it that hot? Dude, well, I just got a haircut. I was trying to get more presentable, man. Yesterday, let me move this up a little bit. Yesterday I was balling out wearing my best, but man, I was 2 months overdue for a haircut, so I don't know, I kind of flip-flopped. Got the haircut today, but yeah, I went ahead and toned it down. I went with the gray, you know, grays for days. Gray's actually not my favorite color, but I don't know. Looks alright. Yeah, dude, I just got a brand new haircut. Yeah, you never know how they're gonna turn out, right? I was a little worried about this one. I literally just got done. Oh my gosh, it took like an hour and a half. Small town barbers. These guys are trying to do a startup, which, dude, I love it. They're trying to make their own thing happen, but whew, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. It took me, I was sitting in the chair for like an hour and it came out like this. It's alright, I guess. What do you think? What's the chat think? Baron, give me your opinion. Who else is in the chat? Good haircut? On a scale of 1 to 10, how'd they do? May have been my fault too, picking this haircut. I don't know if I can rock it with my hair. You know how some people can't rock certain haircuts because of their hairstyle? Anyways, guys, I want to get right into the speed dating thing. I put out a post and we had 3 different topics. We had 12 votes, so I mean it wasn't that big. I might even do a straw poll real quick before we get started, but the 3 topics were: why do you love Classic WoW? What are your greatest memories of vanilla? And what do you hope to achieve in Classic WoW? Those were the 3 topics. What are your greatest memories in vanilla is actually winning. It got half the votes. I think it got 6 votes, and what do you hope to achieve in Classic WoW got 5. So I mean it was really close. For everyone that's in the chat right now, you can go ahead and jump on my YouTube channel, subscribe. You can either vote on that thing, or we might do a straw poll right now. Let's see what happens. But yeah, we're just jumping in. We're chilling. I've got 2 hours. I want to give away $20 Amazon gift card, the easiest 20 bucks you're ever going to make. Jump in my Discord. Let me send you a link real quick to my Discord channel. But yeah, man, jump in the Discord. It'll be the quickest 5 bucks you ever make. You don't even have to put your webcam on if you probably don't even have one. But just give me a 5-minute quick pitch on whatever the topic's gonna be. Guys, my computer is burning up. It's slowing down. What's everybody doing for a new rig? Are you getting ready for, are you upgrading for Classic? I definitely am. I actually just ordered a ton of computer parts. I might go over that someday. Anyways, we're gonna do a straw poll real quick. I'm just curious. For everyone that's here, you know, the community tab is cool, but I wanna do the topic for the people that are here at the moment. So type your question in here. We're gonna do Classic WoW speed dating topic. Enter poll option. What did I even say? Guys, like I said yesterday, this is my 2nd episode. This is gonna be just as impromptu as speed dating probably is. I hope that we get some good discussion. I get to talk to some members of the community, and it should be a good time. It should be a good time. Why do you love Classic WoW? That's going to be option number 1. What are your greatest memories in vanilla? Should have done all this beforehand. But like I said, I just got done with this stupid haircut. What do you hope to achieve in Classic WoW? Alright. Guys, I got 3 options on the straw poll. We'll wait. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and create this poll. And you guys can vote if you want. Let me throw it in the Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm still working on the setup, guys. This is really good. For the month of August, I'm gonna be doing these every single day. Every weekday. It'll get me prepared for launch. It'll allow me to set up all my Streamlabs stuff. And get comfortable with it. Let's see who's in the chat. Mother Monkey. Hey, what's up, Mother Monkey? Just so you know, you're echoing. Do you have 2 mics going through? Oh, no. I shouldn't. Am I still echoing? Audio's fine on my end as well. Get some new faces for sure. Yeah, Render. Hey, Cameron Sands, I just got a haircut today, too. Oh, hey, great minds think alike, bro. Does he not sound like a robot on anyone else? Reckon I'd pay shy of $20 for a fade like that. Yeah, it was actually $20, so... I'm gonna be spending 40 bucks today. $20 for a haircut and $20 for the stream. But Baron of Hell, the haircut, not bad. Say I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's alright. You're gonna have the same rig, just 2 more vents though. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, guys. So let me see who we got in here. I put this straw poll up. I don't know if we're gonna get any votes. It's okay. I'm still starting up. It's new. We might just go with the topic that was given to us on the YouTube straw poll. But anyways, episode 2, guys. Let me see. One thing that I'd really like to do before we get started, I'll pick the topic and then I'll talk on it myself. I'll kind of be the icebreaker. If anyone wants to just jump in and, dude, 5 minutes, 20 bucks. What I would really like to do is get Def Camp. I don't know if he's still streaming right now. I'd love to bring Def Camp on for a quick speed date. Maybe y'all can make it happen real quick. I might jump in the chat and send something to him, but I don't really want to do 2 things at once. But yeah, maybe... I didn't talk to him before this, but I think that he knows that I'm doing the speed dating thing. At least his brother does, dude. I love those 2 guys. I'd love to go on a speed date with him real quick. But yeah, man, so... You know what? We're just going to take the L on that straw poll. And I'm going to go with the one that I put out this morning. We got 2 votes. We got one for what are your greatest memories in vanilla and what do you hope to achieve in Classic WoW. And this morning, what do you hope to achieve in Classic WoW was the #1 topic. So, Mother Monkey, love this concept. Yeah, dude, I'm hoping that it's a success. Like I said, I'm gonna be here every single day. I'm hoping that it'll grow. Man, if I could get Def Camp on right now, that would be huge. We'd get a lot more members. We'd have Def Camp talking to us. That'd be kind of entertaining. So, if you guys don't mind the wait for a second, we might set some things up. We got 2 hours here. I'm really excited about getting this thing started. Vega, grace for days, on days, on days, on days, grace for days. Dude, I need to do that intro. So I had a second YouTube channel. Don't ask me why I deleted it, but I made a couple Hearthstone videos. I think I actually like stole the name, deleted it, but I had a sick intro like that. Grace for days, on days, on days. Mother Monkey tempted to call in, but I think I'm gonna wait to see the format since I haven't seen the first one. I feel you, man. It's a little nerve-wracking. That's why it's called speed dating, bro. I don't blame you though. 20 bucks on the line, Mother Monkey, and honestly, you might be one of the few up here. But yeah, you got 5 minutes. I'll extend it if we don't have anyone on deck. If you have the time. At the end of the day, what I really want to do is be able to talk to the community and just hear everyone else's thoughts and get everyone else's opinions. I don't want to be in an echo chamber. I don't want to. I want to hear what the community has to say, and I think this is one of the best ways for me to do it. Like, once Classic comes out, and am I going to be able to do stuff like this? I don't know. Not as frequently, but we'll see how this month of August goes leading up to it. I think this is what I'm going to do every single day for 2 hours. Give away 20 bucks every day. Guys, honestly, Render, Mother Monkey, y'all could be racking up 20 bucks. You could make 100 bucks by the end of August. I'm just playing. We might have to give it to some other people. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna hop in Def Camp stream real quick. I don't know if he's still live. I'm just gonna say something, and I'm gonna see what happens. And then we'll get right into it. We'll just do a little bit more prep. But yeah, man, it's good to see everybody in the stream. I'm live. I am live, literally. I think Def Camp's still up. I mean, he wouldn't be opposed to it, right? He's not doing anything else anyways. What's he doing? Just talking to his chat? Might as well come on a speed date. Let me see. Holy cow, dude. I don't know if it's my internet or my rig or what.
That's all good. Thank you so much for the
Webcam.
for that resub. 3 months in a row. Alright, let me finish this real quick. So, alright. So what happens in terms of scaling up and down after loss? Loads of people flood in. How quickly can you scale up? And conversely, if the classic novelty quickly wears off, how quickly can you scale down? So what they're talking about here, like, you know, this is what, you know, after it scales down is intentionally when they're thinking of taking the fucking layering out and all this. So
all right, guys, he's in the middle of something. My bad. I really want to get back to our own stream. I don't want to be mooching off other people. I threw it in the chat. If y'all want to say something, if you want to go over there and you want to see Def Camp get on, that'd be cool. But let me see if we got anybody else. Okay, yeah, guys. So the topic we're gonna go over today is gonna be. Oh, wow. We actually got 3 votes. What are your greatest memories of vanilla? Oh, yeah. That's what I thought I was going to do. Oh, my gosh. I'm cat sitting for my freaking sister. You got to go somewhere. Got to go. A little black cat. It's not mine. I'm not a big cat person, but my freaking fiance already has 2 cats, so I'm screwed. Like, dude, it's so annoying. I go over to her house. Oh, my gosh. I go over to her house. She has 2 cats. Every time I leave, I'm covered in hair. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, dude. I gotta live with it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Mother Monkey, I'll let you know. I am rolling Horde with an Alliance alt account, main mage, undead first, alt priest, or lock, then the other, and my goal is to kill all current in-tier raid bosses through next. Mother Monkey, I want to hear about it. Come on stream. In a second. Like I said, we'll have someone else go or something. Baron of Hell, dogs are best in slot. Yeah, right, dude. They smell wet and they stink. I can't stand dogs, bro. So cats are a good alternative. Alright, guys, we're going to get right into this. I don't have anyone on deck. I don't have anyone in the DMs, but I'm sure it'll start rolling once I start this discussion. Hopefully some more people will come in, and they'll want $20 as well. Render, honestly, dude, I don't mind you coming on just for 5 minutes and saying something on the topic. But today, guys, it looks like we're going to be going with what are your greatest memories in vanilla WoW? That's going to be the topic of the day. What are your greatest memories? And this can be... I'm not even sure where to start. Vega, wait, did you say you didn't like dogs? Yeah, dude. Not really, Phil. I'm not a big dog person. But we'll get back to that. Come on stream, Vega. We'll talk for 5 minutes. You can sell me... If you can sell me on dogs, you'll win 20 bucks today. It's a $20 Amazon gift card. But we'll get someone going. I'll break the ice. What's my greatest memory in vanilla WoW? You know, one of the most nostalgic things. I think it's nostalgia. Your memories. One of my the best memories were the first memories. Like being in Dunmoreau. Whenever I think of vanilla WoW, my greatest memories, it was just that new feeling of being thrown into this game. I had no idea what to do, guys, and I've talked about this, man. I'm in Dunmoreau. I had to learn how to type quickly. I had to learn how to not use the arrow keys to move. I had to learn survival skills. Dude, I'd log out next to trees sometimes, you know, backing up in a corner thinking that I was safe, and I'd log back on and it took so long to load in on the loading screen, I'd come on and I'd be dead, right? And so I had to learn things. It was almost like I was in a real world. Like, I had to learn survival skills. I had to learn how to adapt. I had to adapt. I mean, that's something that's going to be missed in the second iteration of Classic WoW for people that have already done it. And honestly, and I talk about this all the time, but how just the times that we're in, you know, the younger generation, if you've never played Classic WoW, if you've never played Vanilla, and you do come play Classic WoW, you're not going to have to adapt as much. You're familiar with Dota, Overwatch, all the console games. You're familiar, right? And so, man, what are my greatest memories of Vanilla WoW? It was a combination of things, and that idea of having to adapt to my environment, having to learn a new world. Man, that's one of my greatest ones. I can probably go in depth. I could bounce some ideas off of people. If anyone has a specific moment they want to talk about, you come on, give me a 5-minute pitch, sell it to me, and you'll get that $20 gift card. But yeah, that's what I think about. Let me think if I had like specific ones. Man, I will say this. Some of my greatest memories took place in dungeons, right? Dead Mines was neat. Probably the first dungeon that I ever got introduced to. I can't remember which was the first one. I didn't do Ragefire Chasm because I leveled up Alliance first. And then I went... It was Dead Mines and Gnomergan. Those were my two earliest memories. I don't remember when I did Wailing Caverns, but Wailing Caverns very quickly became one of my favorite dungeons of all time. And I want to say I did it on the Alliance too. Dude, people would type in chat all the time and be like, yo, you want to do this? You want to do that? Like, does someone want to go do a Wailing Caverns run and we're Alliance? Hell yeah, dude, I got all day. I don't have anything better to do. Not very efficient by any means, but yeah, it was the tits, dude. It was good. Hey, Hypnotic Bud, what's good, brother? You need a date, big boy? I do, bro. I need a date bad. I'm getting ditched right now. I am, I'm getting stood up. But it's okay. It's okay. I totally understand. It's new. I already got Mother Monkey on the hook. He's coming. Render's on the hook. Like, these guys are waiting. They just kind of want to give other people a chance to, you know. They're feeling good about themselves. But hey, Hypnotic Bud, if you want to come break the ice, I would be more than happy to have you on again. I would. And it'd be great. I love talking to you. I mean, be good conversation for the chat. You always got a good thing. Good point or two to say. Fellow tank-in-law. We're going to be tanking together in our Raid 3 group in Classic. Well, oh my gosh. Vega. Who doesn't like dogs? How can I trust someone who doesn't like dogs? You know, it's not that I don't like them. I'll explain. Yeah, Gray's probably like furries more. Gray's play this one. What's this? Hey, what's up, Vibers TV? Vibers, for everyone that's just tuning in, we're doing a Classic WoW speed dating session. At the moment, I'm currently getting stood up. It's partly my fault. I totally understand between the following, getting people here, advertising it. But guys, I got $20 on the line. $20 Amazon gift card can be yours if the price is right. Hey, someone give me a catchy title for this stream. Someone help me out. We need to do some brainstorming. Dude, I got a couple things like that'll win you $20 instantly. If you can come on and you can sell me on dogs. If you can come on and give me a catchy stream title for this Classic WoW speed dating. Because I always want to say, $20 can be yours if the price is right. I want something stupid to say like that. Maybe I can come up with something on my own. But yeah, Vibers TV. So if you want to come on, you don't have to do the webcam. I got 5 minutes. Give me your best pitch. The topic of the day is, what are your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW? Yesterday we did nostalgia. This is kind of nostalgia. It was more the earliest memories. These are like the greatest memories. And so, like very specific certain events. Oh man, I got another one. I've got another one, man. There's a couple that are stuck back there. Getting my level 40 mount, guys. I got my level 40 mount, and I'll go in on this a little bit. Guys, if you want to join, let me pull that Discord up. You can join the Discord and send me a DM. We'll get you on. It can be real quick. I'm going to put the Discord in the chat real quick. Dude, my computer is bogging down on me. Dude, I got new parts coming my way as we speak. Hopefully by next week, I'll have it built. It's going to be live, so... Let me see. I also need like I need a title on the screen for like the topic of the day. That would be really helpful. Cameron Sands, in vanilla memory. See, and you know, I'm not sure about in vanilla. I think private server. You should totally come on and talk on private servers. I don't mind. I think it's a little bit different times, different experiences. I've expounded on that a couple times, but yeah. It can be in vanilla or private servers. But no, one of my greatest memories in Vanilla WoW was whenever I got my level 40 mount, right? And I'm a gnome, got the Mechanostrider. And it was such a monumental thing, dude. Especially me, I was more of a discoverer. I did discovery. And I'd run around the world 24/7 not achieving anything. So I almost feel like it was more painful for me. Like everyone questing, they were actually killing mobs, doing things along the way. I was just running around, dude. If I would have had a mount, I could have done it in half the time. Or more than half the time. But getting that level 40 mount felt so good. And you know what I did for the next day? Probably the next week, I ran around low-level zones taunting people. Literally, I remember going down the Elwyn Forest between Goldshire and Redridge Mountains, dipping it. And there was two groups, two guys running together. And I felt like a badass, dude. I was running by them, and I didn't say anything, but I was jumping in between him, jumping. And I told my brother, I'm like, dude, I got my, look at this. That was the first thing I did whenever I got my mount. I was like, Jordan, look at what I'm doing. This is great. And then, what's the word I'm looking for? Kicked in. Paranoia kicked in. I was a worrywart as a kid, and I go, oh my gosh, they're gonna report me. They're gonna report me for taunting them. They're gonna report me for basically hassling them, stream sniping them, if you want to call it that. Like, I was totally being toxic because I was jumping around him. I was 10 years old at the time, 11-year-old. That's what I was thinking. But dude, that's how important reporting was back in the day, dude. It was such a scary term, dude. How many times? Oh man, I got another great vanilla WoW story. Being reported back in the day actually held some weight, dude. If someone says reported nowadays, doesn't mean anything, dude. You see those 6 letters, 7 letters, R-E-P-O-R-T-E-D, 8 letters. You see those 8 letters? I swear everyone's heart would drop, especially if you saw it in general chat, because then it's heightened awareness for everyone, and they're like, oh my gosh, is this guy gonna get reported? I don't know, there's something about that. And I'll tell you a quick story. My brother back in the day, he rolled a Tauren something. He was farting around in the Barrens. He'd been there forever. I always like to bring this up. My brother talks about it all the time. I spent months in the Barrens. He had this one encounter with this guy, and I think Jordan, he mob tagged, and he stole a mob from him, and the guy was like, oh dude, F you, yeah, like, he was pissed off. He was ranting at my brother, and my brother goes, I'm gonna report you. My brother used the system, like, he used this tactic. He goes, I'm gonna report you. And the kid must have been my age. He must have been 6 years younger, because he was like, oh my gosh, please don't report me. Don't, like, all this stuff. He was going hard, like, please. Again, Classic WoW plays with your emotions, man. It was a big deal. And my brother goes, give me all your gold. The kid gave him all of his gold, like 3 gold. It was like 3 or 4 gold at probably level 15, 17. I don't know how the guy got 3 gold at that level. I think that it's attainable now. I think just my memory of it back in the day, level 17, having 3 gold was unheard of, right? But nowadays, if I were to get to level 17, the way I'd complete all the quests, you have 3 gold by that point. But he literally gave him all of his gold. And my brother talked about, and he still talks about it to this day, and just how he abused the reporting mechanic, if you want to call it that. The fear of having game masters that were actually going to take action and take your account away. It was a different time. It was a different time. I'm not saying that losing your account in Classic WoW wouldn't be as detrimental, because it would, but because of the time period, stupid cat, because of the time period, dude, vanilla WoW was your life. It was your first love. It would be like your first breakup. This would be your second breakup, because there hasn't been a date as good as Classic WoW, as good as vanilla WoW since Classic. So not nearly as bad, but it would still be detrimental. So kind of a fun memory. I like talking about it. Let me see who we got. I hope that breaks the ice a little bit. It's gonna be really, especially if I have someone on it, I can bounce ideas a lot better. It's a lot more fun. But let me see, Mother Monkey, you're in raid 3. Whose guild is that? So it's Invictus and Invicta. I'm about to have Hypnotic Bud on. It sounds like he's gonna be the main tank. I'm gonna be the off tank. But it's the Cargos, Def Camp, and Melaron stream, the streamer server, if you want to call it that. I don't think it's gonna be as big and as toxic. Obviously, as the biggest ones. But I hope that we have a solid community. I have contingency plans. I could talk on that, how scared and worried I am about what's going to happen with that or not. But guys, if anyone wants to come on and talk about your greatest memories or memory in vanilla WoW, jump in the Discord. I got it in the chat right now. 20 bucks is on the line. $20 Amazon gift card. I'll ship it your way. Render can attest. He won yesterday. He had a really good conversation talking about some of his earliest memories. Everyone came on. They talked about, dude, various people talked about how they deleted their first characters or characters that were level 15, 20. And it just, it hurt me. So I can't wait to hear more from the community. Vega, my greatest memory is my guild cheering when we down bosses we struggled on an MC in Blackwing Lair. I'm really looking forward to that. Vega. I didn't get to experience raiding in vanilla WoW. Haven't played on private servers. I don't know what to expect. We're in raid 3. Super cool. They call it the casual guild, but we have a group of experienced leaders. And I think we're gonna have enough flexibility in the guild that you're gonna be able to play whatever you want. So I think that we're gonna have a similar experience, Vega, or I'm hoping so. Not everyone's gonna know every single boss fight, every single mechanic. So unlike like the first 2 raids, they're trying to get a week 1 MC clear. They're trying to be competitive, and I don't see the fun in that, but to each their own. To each their own. But that's really neat, dude. I hope that I can experience that as well. Sugar Spice, I was reported so many times. I got 2 accounts banned for life before Lich King. Costed me $500 to get back in the game. I was paying people to whisper someone the same thing. So I got hit with spamming. Huh. That sucks, Sugar Spice. You actually got banned. You had to do something. You had to do something pretty serious back in the day to get banned. You really did. They didn't just throw them out there, and for life too, like a permaban. Normally they throw out like, That was my dream back in the day. I wanted to be a game master. I wanted to be a guy that read tickets. I wanted to be the guy that showed up. I had access to all the OG items. That was my dream when growing up. After I got introduced to the game, dude, the dream job would be to work for Blizzard. Is that still the dream? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unfortunately. We'll have to make another company. That would be the dream, to make a second company. It'd have to be a spin-off. Man, but wow, so good. I don't know if we could ever make something that good again. Render, yes sir. Laugh myself. I just set up my webcam, green screening myself into the stout lager, and boy, nice. Heck yeah, Render. That's cool, man. Are you gonna be streaming, Render, and doing Classic WoW content? Let's see who we got over here in Twitch. My restream chat's messed up, or else I'd have them all flowing at once, but I'm looking at both chats right now. Oh, Hypnotic. Oh, we're going to get Hypnotic on. All right, great. Let's get this speed dating thing kicked off. Dude, he's got 20 bucks on the line. Hypnotic might just win it himself, but we're going to get these things rolling, give everybody a chance to get their hands on that Amazon gift card. Baron Bell, what a scumbag. I can never do that unless the other player is a total toxic guy. Oh, like the gold thing? Yeah. Hypnotic, let's go for that. All right. Let's get this kick. Let's kick this off, guys. It's been too long. It has been too long. Hypnotic Bud. Alright. Oh yeah, throw on your video cam. I'll put mine on too. Is that gonna mess up the stream? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Make Me Crazy 123. Love your work. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, Make Me Crazy. Means a lot, bro. What do you like the most? Lately I've just been doing dungeon guides, man. I dibbled and dabbled around on some different content ideas and stuff. Early on, whenever I first started my channel, kind of been heavy on guide format lately, but it's gonna be changing up pretty soon. Cameron Sands jumped in Discord now as my username from Guild Wars 2, haha. Alright, Cameron Sands, throw me a DM, and if you want to get on this, we'll put you on deck. Hypnotic Bud, ladies and gentlemen, the second man. Let me put him on the screen before we get you on. I think that you're muted, Hypnotic. You might know that. Might be intentional. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our first guest with us today. Hypnotic Bud.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
You can hear me. Awesome. Can you see me?
And I can see you. You look absolutely stunning in those yellow tinted glasses. Do you always have yellow glasses on?
Not always. I actually left them at work over the last few weeks, so I just brought them home.
They look
my
fly.
Glasses, man. Yes, sir.
They look fly.
They're really nice, actually. Really nice to have.
I love getting it. I love this conversation with you, Hypnotic. You're so warming and welcoming. I want to get my own pair of yellow tinted glasses. I'm gonna be staring at the screen a lot. What do you think about the haircut, Hypnotic? How are we doing?
What the haircut? Hold on a second. We got my shit is just spinning here. 1 second. It's just spinning. That's all I'm getting right now.
Dude, your hair always looks so perfect, Hypnotic.
I know.
I don't know how you do it.
I just did it for you, just for you.
But guys, yeah. Well, let's get someone on deck. Anyone that wants to DM, Mother Monkey, I know you were thinking about it. We might have Render back on. Is it just my PC that's lagging now?
Oh.
Are we lagging?
I
think it might be me, dude. Scheiße.
Is it? Like, I'm trying to refresh and stuff, but...
Fucking A, dude. Nah, dude, it might be me. I'm sad. But me and you aren't lagging. Hey, can you hear me loud and clear? Like, am I lagging at all?
Yeah, no, I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna turn my camera off. That might help. I think that's what did it. Guys, I'm upgrading the PC literally next week. We shouldn't have any technical problems after this. My Alienware computer's bogging down on me. How's everybody doing on the chat while we set up this first live stream, man? It's good to see everyone in here. YouTube video's really laggy. That's so sad. That's so sad. Everyone, if you're on YouTube, you can jump over on Twitch real quick. I'm doing a restream on both. I hope that the Twitch stream isn't laggy. Golly. I'm feeling bad.
Good, brother. I think you're good. It's okay. You gotta get these iron these kinks out, brother. It's
Well,
not a big
that's
deal.
why I'm doing this. This is low stress. Don't have much on the line. Doing WoW speed,
Except
classic WoW
$20.
speed dating. $20. It is a big deal, but it's not classic WoW launch day. Now that would be sad. That would be sad.
Well, it's good. It's good, my brother. It's good. This is perfect. Perfect time to iron those out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we'll be golden here. I'm watching some The Boys preview right now, waiting for your stream to come back up on Twitch. The Boys, man, I haven't seen that yet. But
Cameron Sands said, soon as Hypnotic joined, video of you is both slow, audio is fine. Well, you know what? We're going to iron these kinks out. We're going to keep going. Not going to hold you guys any longer. We're kind of on a time limit. That's the point of speed dating. But yeah, someone get on deck. Do the, throw me a DM in the Discord. I'll throw it in the chat again. Guys, today's topic is your greatest memory of vanilla WoW. Not your earliest memory, but your greatest memory. It can be from private servers. Granted, it's not... I think there's a little bit of a difference, but I'd love to hear either one. If you want to get in on this $20 Amazon gift card, I'd love to give it away. That's what we're going to be doing today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hypnotic Bud, Tankin' Law, fellow Tankin' Law. We're going to be main tanking, off tanking, raid 3. It's going to be a great time. What is your greatest memory in vanilla WoW? Sell me. Sell me on something.
Ooh, well, I kind of, we went over it a little bit the other day on it, but I will definitely re-hit on that.
For sure.
One of my greatest memories, definitely within the game itself, would be the day we hit Warlord title in PvP. Me and my buddy Austin Kafer. He used to come over every day, dude, for like 2 months straight. He straight up just slept on my couch every day, and we'd get up and just PvP, and finally made it. We didn't get the high Warlord, but we got the Warlord. And then it's actually it was a blessing. And then that same day was the actual day that we were planning on going into MC to raid with my guild, and I was about to crush those meters, man.
Okay.
And this happened to be that same patch time that the ranking system had stopped. So everybody who was at their current rank got that title, and that was it.
Okay.
So
yes.
At that time, I had gotten enough honor points to buy the two-handed axe, so I was full decked out high warlord gear. And the most unfortunate thing happened was my entire guild broke up that same day, right before we were gonna go to MC. Like literally half of them split off and literally left the entire server, and then the others were just crushed. And it was so unfortunate that actually happened, and it was a crushing moment for me, man. It was so crushing because I was like at the top, and then it was like, boom, my entire guild is just gone. Yeah, dude, just like you got nothing.
Oh, that's crazy. That's cool.
You know, that's one of my best moments combined with one of the worst moments.
You know,
of WoW history.
I mean, but what's so beautiful about it is it's similar to life. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know, so many times, many unfortunate things happen. Dude, you just hit Warlord. You had your rank 14 gear, if you want to call it that. I don't know how it works, but yeah, I understand. Yep. But you hit the pinnacle of achievement in classic WoW, and then on the same day, your guild breaks up. Your wife breaks up with you. Your dog dies.
I know, dude. That's basically what it was, though, dude. Is what it felt like, man. Like, I've been with these guys since I started playing WoW. Like, it was burnt offerings on not Thunder Bluff. Oh my God, what was the original server? I can't remember it. Oh man, I was there forever, but it was on one of the original OG servers, and yeah, it just crushed me, dude. It just crushed me. Like, I was just
tell me this.
Stabbed right in the heart.
I like that. It's good, Hypnotic. I want to hear something a little bit more specific. What about dungeons? Do you have any great dungeon memories? I remember waking up on a Saturday morning and running Nomergon for 6 hours straight. Literally 6 hours it took us to clear the dungeon. Who was I talking to yesterday? I think it was...
That's awesome,
I don't know
dude.
if it was Render or someone else was talking about dead mines. Or it wasn't you. Someone was talking to me yesterday about dead mines. Oh, I'm terrible. I need to be writing these people's names down and what they did. But they literally took a 2-hour break in between and were like, hey, let's come back and clear dead mines later. Like, they spent 6 hours on the dead mines.
Yeah.
It's just unheard of. So
That's crazy, dude.
you don't have
6
any
hours on the dead mines?
you don't have any dungeon memories,
Ooh.
or did you just grind and quest all the way to the top?
I was pretty much grinding, man, the whole way. I will say, I was one of those original warriors that did get Wind Fury axe. So I did actually. That was one of my best memories. I got it really late though, because you can get it at 40. I got it at, like,
You're talking about
40.
the Ravager in Scarlet Monastery?
Nope.
What are you talking about?
No, the warrior axe, the two-handed warrior axe. That's
The
like
quest?
that's better than Ravager in my opinion. Yeah, it's from a quest, warrior quest that starts
Yeah.
at level 30.
Oh no, I love that, and I love that you bring that up because I was a gnome warrior in Classic, guys. Class quests were an oddity. It was a weird thing. I didn't really do them. The class quests were hard. They sent me all the way across the world. The quest text was kind of vague. Now that I think of it, I just didn't reread it. Like, how many of you guys, like in the Barrens, looking for Mancrick's wife? If you read the quest text, it pretty much tells you how to get there. But no one read the quest text, right? Like, it just follow the path and it's on your right and you're gonna see it. But like, no one took the time to read the quest text. No one took the time to continue going down the path south. You always second guessed yourself. So no, I mean the warrior class quest, dude. I didn't do the level 30 warrior quest to get Berserker stance. Is it level 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I totally skipped over it. I never got Berserker stance. I
That's
might have
when
even
you can pick up. So once you do the Berserker stance one, you get the next quest after that is to get your whirlwind axe or sword, or you can choose the mace, but nobody does. It's always the axe. Always the axe.
But it cracks me up, dude. I skipped these stupid class quests. Maybe because that actually gave an ability, not just an item. So I thought that was super interesting. But like, are people gonna do that again back in vanilla?
Baron over here, I read all of the quests. Am I a joke to you?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, dude, over here in Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah. My restream's working today. Yeah. Cameron Sands, they don't call it dead mines for nothing. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, dude, dead mines. So dead mines was tricky. It was a great introductory quest. People considered the dead mines one of the best dungeons in the game. I don't know if it's because it was their first experience. I think that holds a lot of weight, or was it just really good dungeon design?
I think it was great dungeon design.
Super linear.
Better than Wailing Caverns, though. I know it's right before Wailing Caverns, right? But
Yeah. It's not better than Wailing Caverns. Hell no. Are you kidding me?
Low key, not better.
Wailing Caverns, and that might just be a Hoarder Alliance bias. But Dead Mines is cool. But it just, after I've been analyzing these dungeons lately, it's interesting.
I know, dude. Those, you gotta plug those, dude. Those
I'll plug them. And if anyone that's tuning in, you know that I've been making dungeon guides lately. But it's really interesting because you either have a linear dungeon or a non-linear dungeon. You either have one that starts from start to end on a straight line like the Dead Mines, or you go into Wailing Caverns at the same level range and you can go 3 different directions, or 2 different directions and then 2 in the one on the right. So I personally prefer ones that aren't linear, the ones that don't just take you. Like, I love Gnomergon. I love Sunken Temple.
Yeah. Sunken Temple is absolutely amazing. I love that. Nobody ever does the basement. Nobody ever does the basement,
dude. Whenever we do Sunken Temple this time, we're spending all. Oh, that was another dungeon. I spent 6 hours in Sunken Temple, man. We lost 1 or 2 people, and there were 3 of us that continued to stick it out. That was another Saturday morning, man. Those were some of my greatest vanillas in memories in vanilla WoW. Was waking up on a Saturday morning. It's dungeon day, baby. Because on the weekdays, dude, I didn't have enough time to complete a dungeon, Hypnotic.
Yes.
I didn't. I
couldn't do it, man, because it's so long.
It took so long. It took so long to form the group, to get to the dungeon, and then to complete it. And if someone left, dude, you're screwed. And my mom was yelling at me, "Get off the computer, dude!"
And you're really screwed in vanilla, man. It's not like you get an auto queue and shit just works. It's like you're just out. Like you're out until somebody teleports back and then walks all the way back to the dungeon.
It's painful, man.
Somebody else, man. It really is. It's stupid. It stings, dude. It stings. But nowadays, at least with our knowledge and everything that's going into it, especially with your knowledge, Grace, in those videos,
for sure,
a lot of people are gonna be able to walk into this no problem, know exactly what they need. As far as what they need to do, what quests they require, so they can only have to do it once or twice, For
sure.
So it's gonna be a different ball game, man. This time around, we got the knowledge.
And you can talk on this a little bit, guys. For anyone that's just tuning in and you want to get on this $20 Amazon gift card, the topic of the day, no one's on deck, so me and Hypnotic are just gonna keep it rolling. But if you want your chance at $20, man, he might be the only one. Jump in
Don't worry
these
about it. It's
DMs. You can talk on the topic of the day. It's your greatest memories in vanilla WoW. But, you know, I'm torn, Hypnotic. Whenever I think about the guides that I make, whenever I think about the content that I'm putting out as well as everyone else, it saddens me a little bit inside. I don't, like, seriously, because it gives it away.
You're taking
it gives
away that magic, man?
Yeah,
You're
taking away the magic.
Some of that.
Right.
Some of that magic?
No, seriously, man. And yeah, everyone's going to have everything that they need getting into these dungeons. But then, also, what I would really appreciate is if I had all the quests to complete a dungeon. I don't want to miss out on anything. You know, and that's kind of that's where I draw the line. I'm like, you know, it's a 15-year-old game. It's never going to be the same way that it was. I mean, and one thing, and I'm just flexing on myself right now. One thing that I really like about what I do is in my dungeon guides, I just show you where to pick up the quests, and that's it. Like, I don't show you how to complete them. I don't go over quest text, and I don't know. I feel like I give you the best of both worlds, so it's really exciting. I enjoy leaving that mystery for everybody else. But I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn on making content. Snood Penguin. Yo. Hey, what's up, Snood Penguin? We had Snood Penguin on yesterday. He's back in the chat. He was a great contestant. I'd love to have you on again, Snood. Are you still at work, bro? I might be going during your work time. Good to see you. But yeah.
Sorry. I had to freshen up for my boy Grays. I had to put my blazer back on real quick.
You know, I toned it down a little bit. I was overdressed yesterday. I wish I would have had a fly haircut yesterday.
That's okay.
But,
that's okay. I just came in with it, you know. We got rag busting out the middle, and we got, you know.
Yeah, dude, you're looking clean. You're looking clean. Guys, I need someone in the DMs going for this $20 Amazon gift card. Super easy. Me and Hypnotic have met our time limit, but we are going to continue if Hypnotic would be so kind. That's to stay on the line until somebody gets in. But yeah, go ahead and just
jump in here. Someone else get in here. We want to hear some stories. Not only him, I want to hear some stories.
But I'll talk a little bit on... I'll continue to talk about my memories and stuff. Let me see.
Yeah, go right ahead, man. Mine are just full of PvP moments. I will say, though, I have some absolutely fantastic PvP moments of absolutely just demolishing, one-shotting mages, and, you know, just doing some very fun work on that. I actually have, and this is like super, super old school and really crappy with the worst fraps in existence.
Yeah?
Hold on one second. Let me give you an exclusive.
All right.
It's really terrible. But it's really bad if you can get past the choppy quality.
For sure.
Here, I'll put it in your Twitch chat here. Oh wait, I don't know if it'll let me post it or not. Oh, it did let me post it. Okay. I wasn't sure if you had those filters on or not. But that is actually a YouTube video of right when basically season 1 Gladiator status came out.
This is
and
you?
I actually made it to Gladiator. Yeah, Hell Warrior, dude. That's my first montage.
Shut up. Let
I
me see
made
if I can
that
pull up
with video editing magic tutorial, dude. Like the worst free software ever. But like that was literally me for 2 days. 2 days of PvP. Right when Burning Crusade hit.
Yeah.
And I was max level. That was like 2 days of me PvPing.
All right, let me pull it up.
It's good stuff. I know, dude. It's I don't know if you can put it in the background or something.
Nah, I'm just gonna play it over for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your music too, right? Let's all listen to this glorious PvP montage from Hypnotic Bud.
Yeah.
He's really going for that $20 today, man. He threw in a link himself. He's really going for it.
And look at that, 155 views, dude.
We'll throw a like for that boy.
It's so bad, but that's me, man. That's me right there, dude.
Shut up.
Me 13 plus years ago playing freaking World of Warcraft. I had Storm Herald make it, you know, in Burning Crusade. That was one of my favorite parts. That's one of my memories, man. Working real hard for the best stuff in the game. Especially in Burning Crusade when they had all those amazing weapons that you had to like upgrade 3 different times, if everybody remembers that.
Nice.
So that was the shit, man. So, yeah, I know it's really kind of.
Oh, it's just as bad. It's just as bad as all the other 2005 videos. When did you post this? 2008. Nice.
Yeah. If you see it, it was like 2008, man. So.
That's so neat.
Oh, watch this shit. Yeah. I do the chicken because I knew a rogue was around me. And watch this like a
I can't see anything, Hypnotic. What the hell are you talking about?
What? You can't see it?
No, I'm just kidding, man. That's funny.
I was like, what? No.
No. That's cool. Uh-oh.
Look at this, man. I'm getting ganked on by like 4 people. Get that fear out. Get that stun.
Dude, that's too funny, man.
Did not help me right there.
That's good stuff. No, it's funny, man, because we're really different. your experiences, your memories of Vanilla WoW were so much different than mine. Again, like I said, there's a lot of people that experience different parts of the game, but for some reason, it hooked everyone. Why is that? You know, well, why did everyone get the bug doing completely different things? That's what I want to know, and that's kind of what like I've kind of been on a mission lately. I mean, it's really neat because
what a great question, dude.
Yeah,
what a great question.
Seriously, if someone could give me the answer to that, obviously, you know, the easy one is it's great game design. It's if you have a great game, everyone's gonna like it. But how did we all get the same bug? Again, it's that perfect storm. That perfect storm idea. It really is,
dude. It's what first captured the absolute perfect MMORPG. Honestly, it's World Warcraft, dude. That's all it is. Classic right there.
Yeah, Baron of Hell. So far, I've played as a healer and DPS in Wrath and Vanilla. The only role I'm missing is tanking. Oh, sweet. So when Classic comes and I've maxed my main, I'll start to level up a tank sooner or later, and I swear I'll spend most of the time playing him in Sunken Temple, attempting to learn tanking at a decent level at least, because bad tank equals better than no tank for ST. I've always felt bad for those clothies who needed a tank so badly because everyone else doesn't like ST. You know, you got the weight of the world on your shoulders if you're tanking Sunken Temple. Don't screw it up, right? So it's neat.
First,
yeah.
I'm really open-minded for both, and that's actually true. Comes true with our raid group too. We came minds open and was definitely you know, came down to the officers and I was like, dude, we got to get a druid in here, and the only druid I could think of was Grace for Days.
That's right,
baby. We got to get him in our raid group.
Why don't more people play druids? It blows my mind. It blows my mind. But Baron of Hell, I'll talk on his comment a little bit, and that's what's so cool. Like not everyone has experienced everything in the game that it has to offer. He's played as healers and DPS. He's never done a tanking role. I've never done tanking in my position. I've done healer and DPS as well.
Nearby, and that's why I want to trade it up this time. You know what I mean? I want to mix it up and go for that main tank, and that's what I'm doing, man. I got that drive to do it, and I got went back and got my know-how, checked up on the forums, and really just
for sure
made sure I'm ready to tank, and we're doing it. And even tonight we're going live in MC. We're doing a fresh guild run tonight, so I'll be main tanking that, and I will be streaming that. That'll be here at about 9 Central Time. I'll be streaming that over on Twitch/Hypnotic Bud myself.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna plug you. He's doing a guild run for MC tonight. I'm holding off. I really want to save that experience. But real quick, Goat the Snood Penguin. And then Belena, good to see you guys in here. Anyone new that's joining the chat, we got $20 on the line. Come get in my DMs and say what's up. Say what's up.
Get at them, dude. We want to hear some of these.
We need a 5-minute pitch. You don't have to talk very long, but the topic of the day is your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW. We've talked to Hypnotic today. He's been really into in-game PvP. He got his High Warlord set eventually, and then Molten Core. In Molten Core, his guild broke up, and so that's what we've come to the conclusion with. Man. Hypnotic today. That was some of his greatest memories. Let me ask you, Hypnotic.
Yes, sir.
What are, and this is kind of one of the questions that I had in the YouTube chat. What's one of the greatest memories that you want to create? What's one of the things that you want to achieve this time around? And for everyone else, you can chime in. We'll read them. If you don't want to get on and talk, you don't have to have the webcam on, but you can just talk for a quick 5 minutes. Won't be hard. I'd love to get to hear your opinion though.
Yes. So this is a absolutely fantastic question. I love that you mixed it up with that question for sure. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and say for me as a very adamant PvPer in my day and having that purple armor on, walking around like I was the shit. I always wanted to be that main tank of that huge guild I knew of.
Sure.
Because he was walking around with full might on, with Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, and Billboard Disc. That's what I want. I want to be able to slow walk, put that button right next to Numlock, slow walk through Org, full might Tauren with the Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, and just
absolutely.
Yes, dude, yes. But really, originally that's what I thought 4 months back, and now that I'm high up within our guild, and I'm meeting everybody and really trying to create a community, not only, not even close to around myself. I just want that community within our guild, within our raid group.
Yeah.
So I want that community feel that when we fucking down rag, I want that to be the best moment of Classic for me. When we down this man right here.
Gotcha.
when we down him, I want it to be.
I
The
thought
best
you were.
one.
I thought you were gonna go a different route with that. I thought that you were gonna say 4 months ago I wanted to be the most badass guy, rocking Thunder and Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, have decked out in whatever best in slot is for warriors. And I thought you were gonna switch it up and go, I got into this guild. Now I'm main tank. I'm in a leadership position. I think I'm gonna pass the Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker off to the next guy. I want someone else to enjoy it. I thought that's what you were gonna say. I was like, shut
Oh
up.
no, not at all, dude. No way, man.
I
No
know.
way. Who am I gonna pass it off to? A
Yeah.
druid? I can't pass it off to this guy over here. What am I supposed to do? I can't pass it off to you.
Oh, dude, it made me laugh. No, I thought that's where you were going with it, but no, it's, and I never really got around to wanting to have best in slot. I never really got around to
And it's not necessarily
wanting that
best
to be
in
my
slot, it's just
achievement. Yeah,
tier gear, you know.
or tier gear is pretty sweet, but
Yeah.
the more,
Just for warrior. Yeah.
yeah, the more I think about it, in the position that I'm gonna be in is off tank, and being in a leadership position for the guild, I really want everyone else to have a good time. I don't know. I know that sounds cliche
Exactly.
and
No,
stupid,
man,
but
that's
like
exactly what I want,
that's
man.
my priority. I don't really want to. I want gear just as much as the next person, but I'm not gonna hoard it over anyone else. I want it to be fair, and I
Yep.
want everyone to roll on it if it comes down to that.
Leave it up. Yeah, leave it up.
Or
leave it up
DKP,
to the
whatever-
group,
whatever
man,
the,
if they wanna.
System is.
Yeah, we're going with the official guild DKP, which will be shared between all three raids. So that way, if people want to transfer up to the other raids, they
sure.
definitely can, or transfer
cool.
over to the other raids.
That's cool.
They're more than welcome to. The only things that won't be is Hand of Ragnaros and Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker will have to come down to Loot Council, not who has the most DKP, but you will have to spend the DKP when we deem that upon to you. You spend the DKP on that item, and trust me, there is a huge legendary tax. Huge legendary tax, huge. It's astronomical.
awesome.
So
That's
it's
awesome.
fair. It's fair. You'll be negative for a long, you won't see another piece of gear for a long time when you get a legendary. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, Hypnotic. What do you think about this question? Where do you think some of the greatest memories of Vanilla WoW are created? Are they created in the starting zones? Are they created in the low-level dungeons? Are they created in Upper Blackrock Spire, Lower Blackrock Spire before raids, and then the raiding environment? Or is it an accumulation of all these things? I think back of some of my greatest memories in Vanilla WoW, and I know people say this all the time, but like, it's those small interactions. It's grouping up with someone, and killing the centaurs in the Barrens, and getting killed a couple times, making some crazy plays. Those are some of my best memories. Hanging out for 2-3 hours questing in the Barrens.
Building the friendships off of thin air, off of something like, I need to get this quest done, I need somebody else to come help me. It's a whole collaboration. That's why Classic is so great, because it really snowballs. Like, oh, I met this guy in the Barrens and we did a couple quests together, and now I'm in his guild, and now we're doing LBRS, and now we're doing Ubers, and now we're in MC together with 40 other people. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the best is when you're there with friends.
Yeah.
And that doesn't matter if it's new friends that you just met in the Barrens, or Crossroads chat,
For sure.
talking about Chuck Norris or Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
sure.
Doesn't matter. Or old friends, and I'm trying to bring some of my older friends back with me into the game as well. So like, I'm trying to get some of them, like Austin Kafer, the original guy who helped me get to Warlord on my original character.
For sure.
He's back. He's Titan of Death inside of our raid group. So hopefully he'll be coming back strong with us and be able to raid, because I've had some of my best WoW moments with him in Wrath of the Lich King, raiding with him hardcore, and it's always good when you can get some of those original OG friends and real life friends specifically. So hopefully a lot of people will be bringing some people in.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. Guys, we are running dry. I'm getting stood up. Hypnotic, I don't know if it's the new haircut, if it's the voice, it's the face. I don't know what the deal is. I need someone in my DMs. We're talking about the greatest memories in Vanilla WoW. Guys, we got $20 on the line. Am I too cheap for you guys? Am I too cheap?
Too cheap.
Is that the issue? Yeah, so and if anyone's in the chat, if you guys want to pull Def Camp over, we're real good buddies. I might need to go into his chat and get Def Camp on for a 5-minute speed date. I think that'd be really neat. It might spark up some conversation from his community. I'm still working on getting those building blocks established right now. But yeah, so real quick, I'll ask you this, and I'm running out of juice for you, just because we're exhausting some of these questions. But Hypnotic, why do you love Classic WoW? You're earning your $20 today. You are earning your $20 if no one else comes on.
That's a fantastic question, dude. Holy shit.
You can let that ferment for a second. Think about it, guys. Why do you love Classic WoW? It doesn't have to be very long. Just a couple bullet points, a couple sentences, a sentence or two. Why do you love Classic WoW? Why is it the greatest game? Why is it the only thing you've dreamed about ever since you first touched it? I mean, that's the case for me, at least. I want to know, why do you love Classic WoW? Oh, Def Camp's off. All right, well, that plan's out the window.
I was gonna say I did not see him online. Went to check. So, I would say why I love Classic WoW, man, would have to come down to a mixture of nostalgia and the unknown. So there was so much I didn't know. There was so much of that World of Warcraft of my youth, of my 14, 15, 16-year-oldness.
Sure.
I had no idea even existed, dude. I never even made it into BWL.
Yeah.
Like, and I was I was a warlord. Like,
sure.
I had some of the best gear in the game, and
you didn't experience that part of the game. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah,
crazy.
I just didn't experience anything on that side, and it was just due to the fact of the guild that I was in. It didn't directly reflect my gear or anything of that nature. It just directly reflected on me. I mean, when you have, and now the funniest part of that is, like, I realize how crap essentially my guild was. Not necessarily crap. I don't want to crap on them. I absolutely love it. I made so many memories, and I actually specifically can remember people's voices and everything. And I know I talked about that with you, Grays, with a couple people coming into Ventrilo and making the same entrance every single time, and it always made me laugh, dude. I was in to mute my mic and just laugh, dude.
Yeah.
So, like, it's funny because I was in Warlord gear, basically high Warlord, because I was able to purchase that axe, and even before I was like there, I was topping the meters as an arms warrior with Mortal Strikes back. No top guild in any part
Wouldn't
of
do that nowadays.
Class. No,
Gotcha.
no. Your Fury warriors would absolutely demolish your DPS.
Right.
Of course, my guild was not even close to being like where we're at for knowledge base or anything of that nature. I mean, like I said, we couldn't even down Ragnaros properly most of the time. So it was like, that's the side of things that I want to really go back to, and that's why World of Warcraft has this such mystery to me, and I think it really comes down to like 70% mystery, 30% nostalgia. So I mean, that's why WoW is my, especially Classic.
So Classic WoW, whenever all the mystery runs out, will it still be the same game? Will you still love it as much? If there's 70% mystery and that's why you love the game.
Yeah. No, it will, because then I'll re-roll. I'll go healer. I'll go something I've never done before. I'll go heal.
Yeah.
Or I will go hunter.
Yeah.
Or I will go feral DPS or feral tank, man.
Right.
Like I'll keep it. It'll keep it live.
No, that's what blows me away is the depth of this game. It's nuts, man.
Exactly.
I really don't think, and that's why I get so stressed out whenever we talk about the lifetime of Classic WoW. Oh yeah, let's just do 2 years this time. 3 years tops. No more than 3 years. If it's more than 3 years, dude, you're insane. Which I get both sides. I need more people coming in on the chat and explaining to me why you just want 2.5 years. I totally get it. I have a biased opinion. I'm more of a completionist myself. I would love to see 5 to 6 years played out. We can see Burning Crusade, and I kind of came to the conclusion on Goodnight Azeroth the other day. I would love to see Classic WoW, if it has to be 2.5, 3 years of 6 phases, that's fine. We move on. Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, leave that Classic server there for me. I'll probably move on Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King anyways, but I think that there's people that are like me too. There's people that aren't, I'm gonna be no life in it, dude, for 2 years, and I'm not gonna complete everything in the game. I'm not. Like, I really am not. I don't think I'm gonna get tired of it. Like you said, I'm just gonna re-roll. I'm gonna play something else. I can't play through every single zone on every single class. Not that I want to do that necessarily, but at least play through every zone in every race.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna I'll be right back on
Oh, you're
on
good.
our chat real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go and try and get you someone
Oh.
real fast, man.
Look at
Not to-
that's a
not
great
to
interjection
beat
because I
myself
got someone
up.
on deck. I got someone on deck.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay,
do.
Well, then, there we go.
I do. This is so, guys. Everybody that's watching, if you just jumped in, oh man, I can't. This is gonna be a good one, actually. I'm really excited about this. Been talking to Cameron Sands for a while, guys. This was Hypnotic Bud. Like I said, my tank-in-law. We're gonna be tanking in Raid 3. He streams. Awesome. He's gonna be streaming our raid run tonight in Molten Core. Go ahead and give him a follow on Twitch. Baby. In a couple hours, they're gonna be doing some practice. Really appreciate Hypnotic Bud. We've become really good friends lately, and it's through WoW, through making content, and that's the point of doing this. That's what I want to do with you guys. So Hypnotic Bud, really good candidate for that $20 today, man. You absolutely killed it. For everyone that else is watching, we have our second contestant coming on. Thank you so much for being on, Hypnotic.
No problem, Grace. You have a good one,
all
everybody.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Later, bro. Guys, we got Cameron Sands is coming on next. Let me set the stream back up. I don't think that he's gonna have a webcam. He didn't say so. I'm just gonna assume, and we're gonna go bang just like that. Guys, Hypnotic Bud, can I get something in the chat for Hypnotic? I need to get some emotes, guys. I'm working on it. That's why we're doing this stuff. But anyways, guys, next up on the list, if you're just joining in, we got a $20 Amazon gift card giveaway to the best speed dare. If you can impress me, the Bachelor of the Day, Grace for days, you're gonna earn a $20 gift card. We're gonna get Cameron Sands on the line. Oh man, one of my favorite guys, and that's what's so neat. Yesterday and even today, I'm getting to talk to you guys. Have been commenting on my videos. And we've been having conversations. I almost feel like I know you, and we're taking it to the next level right here. So guys, give it up for Cameron Sands. He's gonna be coming on. Let's give him a call. Let's give him a call. Today's topic is your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW. It should be a good one. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man, the myth, the legend, Cameron Sands. Cameron Sands, are you in?
Hey there.
Hey, what's up? Right? What's up, Cameron, dude?
Hey, I just had to turn off the YouTube volume so I could actually hear.
For sure. Oh no, I mean it's just as confusing for you guys as it is for me, man. I got 3-4 different things going on right now, having to balance it all. Dude, Cameron Sands. It is a pleasure, a joy to get to talk to you. Seriously, I'm more excited. I guarantee you I'm more excited to talk to you than you are to me. I've been, like I said, this is one of the people that I've had conversations with the last couple months, and I finally get to know more about you, dude. I'm stoked. Absolutely stoked. Guys, the topic of the day is your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW. We just had Hypnotic Bud on. He gave a good pitch for that $20. But I talked about some of mine, hitting level 40, getting my first mount. This idea of having to learn the new world, this combination of exploration, mystery, and adaptation. So that's a couple ideas we've tossed around. Mr. Cameron Sands, what is one of your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW? Sell it to me. You got $20 on the line.
Oh gosh. Well,
no pressure. No, it's all good.
No, I had started. I had the trial when, shortly after WoW was released, and okay, I gave it a try.
Okay.
And kind of put it down. I would think I was still playing Guild Wars at the time.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, a few months before Burning Crusade came out, I think I played another trial in between there. Just was like, maybe one more try. And then finally, I'm like, all right, one of my friends' brothers.
Yeah.
He was talking to me in high school about it in freshman year, and he was a junior.
Okay.
Junior, senior, and he was like, dude, you got to get on it. I'll help you out. He had a warlock. And so I think I started up, 4 or 5 months before Burning Crusade came out. For
sure. So what? How come you didn't bite the bullet whenever you got on that first trial version the first time? What was it about the game, or the lack of what was in the game, or maybe what was going on in the environment around you? You said Guild Wars, or
yeah, I think I was probably just still involved with Guild Wars.
Okay.
I was playing probably a couple other games as well as high school life and stuff.
For
and
sure.
Before that, when I first started the trial, I was younger, but I was 13. I think I probably started the trial.
Gotcha. Guys, so okay, yeah, so you're about 4 or 5 years older than me. Do you have any regrets for not jumping into this sooner?
Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. I know I just fell in love with it, after I played more than 10, 12 levels or whatever that trial was, 7 days, whatever came first. I forget.
Right. So, no, I mean, it's interesting to me because a lot of the fanatics, I feel like Classic WoW's a hit or miss kind of thing. I had a lot of friends that saw it, they saw me play it, and they were like, I don't really get it. But for the majority of the other player base, like as soon as I logged into my character, just the attachment that I had to customizing him, getting into the world for the first time, and it wasn't, I think what really blew me away was the massiveness of the world. Whenever I jumped in, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm in a snowy mountain. I'm in Dunborough in the starting zone. And then I looked at the map and I looked at my arrow in comparison to the rest of the map, and then I zoomed out and I was like, holy crap, dude, this place is gigantic, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I fell in love with. And so it just, well, how come you didn't get hooked right away? It's just,
I saw that too. I think it was Night Elf Druid is what I started off with in the trial.
Nice.
And ended up making.
Druid's kind of slow though.
Well, and
I don't know.
it's I got excited for it, and it, that's why I was still thinking about it, and that's why I finally did, I guess.
For sure.
Get the game after my buddy was talking about it, but
Right.
I don't know why I didn't get hooked, honestly. Because when I got into it, it's like when I finally decided to do it, I started to fall in love. And
Yeah.
I had a buddy, I tried to get him to install and buy a month, and he was into it until about level 12, and it's like they're all the same, the questing's the same, it's just a grind. I'm like,
Really?
and it's like, yes, and that's one of the things I do love about Classic.
Yeah.
Is there is a grind. Stuff's not handed to you.
Yeah.
And the Lich King, I remember kind of getting in the Kata.
Yeah.
It was, stuff was handed to you. It was
Right.
here, you get an instant level 30 or something, and then an instant level 60. It's like, you know how long it took me to farm that? Eventually, here you go.
Right.
Yeah, I know. And the game's old by that point. I get it.
Sure. Just, I try to figure out what hooks everybody. Like I said, I had a totally different experience than everyone else. Dude, I was an altaholic. I really just wanted to explore the world. And it's funny that he had the awareness that it's just a gear grind. It's just a quest grind. And my uncles, they play Elder Scrolls Online. Dude, I always hear, this is interesting because I always hear people that are involved with other MMORPGs or other games at that time period. Like you were invested in Guild Wars, some other games. Dude, I had never played a PC game before. The only thing I was familiar with was PlayStation 2, right? I was strictly console. I was playing freaking Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution. It was stupid. Like that was revolutionary on the console. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, SSX 3. I talk about these all the time. Gran Turismo. WoW was such a big jump. Yeah, absolutely. I was hooked right away. You get what I'm saying? And so whenever I hear people that were already PC gamers, they were already well versed with kind of what was out there. For some reason, WoW didn't have as big of a hit because my two uncles, they played. I don't even think they hit level cap in vanilla, or they might have, but they were like, dude, it's just a gear grind. It's pointless. It's the same thing over and over. And I was like, how do you see it like that? And so it's fascinating to me. I love hearing these different point of views. It just piques my interest.
Well, yes, it's a gear grind, but by the time Lich King finally dropped, how many quests for picking up crap? Literally, 3, 4? Man, it's like, yeah, there's some similarities. You get a few quests about picking up some poop. But,
sure, right. That's what it felt like.
But each zone is different and beautiful and unique. So it can't, like, to me, I never was like, this is the same. It was always something. It was always something new.
Yeah. And I fell in love with. What's crazy is I fell in love with this game, but I wasn't invested in the quest text. I didn't care about the lore. I just liked the adventure. I liked the fact that it was something new every single day. It was a different zone. It was different encounters with other people. I was just watching a video before this. Baron of Hell gave me a link to a video talking about world coherency. And I kind of glimpsed through it. I need to watch it again, but it was this idea that I think the main conclusion was games are good because of the community, the environment around you. Really interesting video. I want to link it in here for everybody else to see. DSR VAW Baron of Hell, if you can link that, dude, that'd be really neat. But yeah, there's so many aspects of this game that I didn't appreciate back then, that I'm going to now. I feel like I'm going to be hooked even more. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe if I was in a but that's the thing, if I was in a single player game, if I was playing on a private server, right, and I did all the lore, I did all the quests, I linked all the dots, right, I don't think it would be good. I think it would get old, like everybody said. I don't think that I would enjoy it. I think it is I mean, I know that the key ingredient is the community around you, but I don't know. It's just, what do you think about that? Is it solely the community? Because, like I said, I didn't do all these quests and the lore and get invested in this stuff, but I still love it.
And you know, there was a lot that I also blew by and was just interested in some aspects. I'm like, oh, I'll get there eventually, I guess. I was young, and I definitely, you know, and I didn't play any private servers too, so I didn't get to redo any of it. But
no, I like that. Check this out, man. So you didn't play private servers. How excited are you coming back? It's been over 10 years now for you, at least.
Yeah. Well, you know, I like I said, I quit around. I bought Kata finally and quit. I wasn't happy. It wasn't the same. For sure. And so it's like, but getting Classic back, I'm hyped. You know, I'm gonna get my new machine. Hopefully here soon.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm still wary on what I'm ordering, but right now I'm rocking one from 2011, and then I just actually installed Windows 7 on the computer that I was running WoW on mostly from 2011 and the 2007 computer.
Nice, man. Yeah, I ordered some parts for a new rig. Some guy showed it to me. I wish I could explain it to you guys, but I'll have to get all the specs and know what the hell I'm talking about. This guy's helping me build the computer. I'm stoked, just because I'm gonna be trying to stream and make videos. And one thing I really need is be able to render stuff like instantly and be able to use Photoshop and render videos at the same time. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited about picking up a new rig. For everyone else in the chat too, I think I asked this earlier, but is everyone upgrading, or are you just sticking with the same? But yeah, let me think. Let me get you one more question, guys. I don't have anyone on deck. If you're just tuning in, this is a Classic WoW speed dating stream. I've had Hypnotic Bud on so far. I got my man Cameron Sands. We talk all the time. It's been a joy, but I don't have anyone on deck. We're gonna keep going. If Cameron, if you're still up for that, if you got a minute, you can go though. If I don't mind. Don't feel like you have to stay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I mean, there's a few more stories.
For sure.
But, like, if there was one thing a memory that stuck out to me, I don't know if it was the first Lunar Festival. I think I told you about this too, or the second one, but, me and my buddy are trying to, Omen, I think, was summoned by that point, just hanging out in Moonglade. And me and him were with probably about between 7 and 12 other people running back and dying. Yeah. Finally bringing this guy down. You know, the graveyard wasn't too far away.
Where were you guys? What was the objective? It was the Wintervale.
The Lunar.
The Lunar Festival. Right. What were you doing?
Killing the Omen, the dog. The big.
I may not be familiar with it. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyways.
I don't know if they ended it, but yeah, me and him, it was, question mark. Even if it was like right after Burning Crusade was released, I don't think I was 70 at that point. So me and my other good friend, who me and him would do arenas together. We were talking about bonds and stuff, and he was my guy. Every time I was on, he ended up being on, and it was like, all right, similar schedules.
I'll say this. Oh, sorry, keep going.
Oh, I was going to say he lived in Texas down there with you too.
Hey, Texas man, that's what's up.
Yes.
What do you think? You were talking about holiday events, and what was your favorite holiday event in Classic WoW? Everyone in the chat, go for it. But like I know that everyone has a lot of good memories about like Hallow's End, the Headless Horseman that was in Burning Crusade. I'm trying to think of some other events. These holiday events were added on immensely. I want to even say Brewfest had some things later on Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King that weren't in vanilla, right? Whether it was mounts or certain different things like that. But like, first of all, for everyone that's watching, what's your favorite holiday event, and what do you think it's gonna, like? I think everyone's gonna be a little bit floored because Love is in the Air, like the Valentine's thing, I don't think there were like any objectives. I think there was one quest and that's it. I think that there's gonna be a lack of quests for holiday events in Classic WoW. I don't know. I'm just curious, but like, was that one of your favorite parts of the game? Like, do you have specific memories? I know that you were talking on it a second ago, but
Yeah, I definitely do. Like you said, beer fest, brew fest. That was even in Burning Crusade, because that was kind of my heyday. Was more Burning Crusade.
Right.
And it still continued. There is definitely the differences. I think I did a few end raids in Burning Crusade, like Serpent Shrine and.
Right.
I don't even remember. It's been so long. A few of them. Nothing like super hardcore though.
For sure.
But
For sure.
the events were just great. I enjoyed them all, running back and forth in Brewfest on the horse, just accumulating those tokens, and Dark Fair. That's Dark Moon Fair.
Yeah, Dark Moon Fair is a good one.
Just getting excited about that again.
Oh,
that
well,
was fun. Just doing the battle bot, and that was in Classic, so that's one thing I'm looking forward to.
Do you have a lot of memories of like the new and updated Dark Moon Fair? Like whenever you instance into that different area?
Probably not.
Okay, no, probably not. See, and I played in Cataclysm. I played through all these iterations of the later expansions a little bit, and that I so much remember this new Dark Moon Fair. I almost forget the old times. I almost forget it being outside, being at Goldshire, and being outside of Thunderbluff. Like I forget how simple it was, but I'm excited to go back to the simple times. Def Camp and Melderon just put out a Dark Moon Fair guide, and it was really intriguing. I like to know everything that you can do in all these holiday events, but I don't know. Guys, for everyone that's watching, the topic of the day is your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW. We've had 2 people up. We got a $20 Amazon gift card on the line. Right now, Cameron Sands has been so gracious to stay on the line with your boy. I obviously am doing something right.
I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, no, same. Likewise. I'm glad that you're on it. It's like I said, this really is, though. This is what I'm trying to achieve with these streams, is getting to know the community and getting to hear your voice. It's so fascinating. I want my opinions to be shaped differently. I don't want it to just be some of the guys that I talk to every day. I really want to get to know what you guys think. It's interesting, and in terms of content that I make, in terms of how I look at the game, man, I've been doing like this. If you've been following me, you've definitely set yourself aside compared to a lot of the streamers, which is really awesome. I figure once if you do start get more of a following, for sure, it'll be harder to pinch in things like this. So it's cool that you're able to do it now. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm in the position that I'm in, to be able to do a Classic WoW speed dating thing. Like if I had a ton of followers, this probably wouldn't work, right? So it's neat
to get in, right?
But yeah, it's cool. What I really want to get into is like Classic WoW. I want to get into game development, game design, and just because the Classic WoW game design always fascinated me, especially the dungeons are my shit, dude. That is my favorite part of the game. And if you see like my forum posts and the guides and the videos and PowerPoints that I'm trying to put together right now, I'm really trying to understand why this game was great. And if you've been listening to the stream so far, I want to know why this game was good. We all experienced the game in different ways. Why was it so good? And just tackling one aspect of the game, dungeons. That's, I think there's dungeons, leveling, PvP, PvE, questing, the amount of zones, the amount of quests in each zone. I'm very analytical and I like all this analysis. But another aspect of it is of me being able to achieve that, me being able to understand why this gameplay was so good, is talking to members of the community. So I want you guys on, guys. If you give me a good 5-minute pitch, you tell me one of your greatest memories in Vanilla WoW, you could win yourself a $20 Amazon gift card. Webcam's optional. Just DM me on the chat in Discord at least. But yeah, Cameron, let me think of another thing while you're on the line, that we can talk about. What are you rolling? What are you rolling in Classic WoW, and what did you roll in Vanilla?
When I finally got into it, it was
4 or 5 months before BC. That's right.
Yeah, it was a Night Elf Druid, because I had already was familiar with that, so a little bit easier round 2.
For sure.
I ended up having a level 39. I don't know why, female dwarf hunter, and it was in the battlegrounds, and that was fun before they changed the aim shot. So I'd
Okay.
just be sitting there waiting, in Arathi Basin,
Yeah.
just waiting for somebody. And all right, especially clothies, even at full health, if I got that aim shot crit, arcane shot afterwards, it was a one shot.
Well, what was different about the change with arcane shot? Wasn't it moving
No,
and then
aim shot was like a steady, like 3-4 second cast.
right?
Smashed, especially when it crit. Oh man.
Well, what was the change?
It was like an instant or something.
Yeah.
Something weird. I was like, okay, it's not the same. It doesn't hit as hard. But I don't know. It's different. The different rotations, and that they were probably needed. As for hunters in general, I don't know. It was fun though.
So this time around,
While
are
it
you gonna be
lasted.
going druid? Or are you gonna be dip into something new? Druid,
No,
just because
I'll probably be doing druid. But
is it
I never
because
really
you didn't get to achieve what you wanted back in the day, and you maybe know a little bit more now? Or are you gonna try something else out different? You didn't get to in-game content in vanilla. You didn't play on private servers, so there's a whole lot still to be explored. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it is. And after I hit level 70, I would still go back to farm strat for that mount. And me and my buddy, even if it wasn't him, I would stealth through there at level 70.
Yeah.
And just go there in Rivendar probably 100, 200 times.
Nice.
A total a few more 100 with my buddies. So it's like, I got to experience some aspects of it, but it wasn't the same leveling up into it. While it was fresh, super fresh.
Yeah, I was. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think Druid, because the usage of them, I could go into raids and do whatever.
Riddle me this, Cameron. Why do people not play druids? Why is it not more of a popular class? You have any? Do you have an opinion on that?
There's just so many, and everybody likes if they want to play a mage, that's fine. I like mages too, but honestly, I'd rather be on something like a druid. I don't know why. I mean, I like them all. Like I like hunters, and my other alt was a shaman, and I ended up getting a death knight, leveling him up to 80. So I had all the alts, and they were all fun, but something about being a druid, I guess.
Check this out. I think that, especially in Classic, I don't know why, but it always seems to hold true. Whatever race, whatever class that you play, I think that it has something to do, it says something about your personality. It really does. I see...
Yeah.
I think it holds true, dude. Like, and it's interesting. I'll give you a really good one. Is Cargos. He's actually going Warlock, but he originally played Hunter in Vanilla. That was his class all the way for the last 10 years. He loves Hunters, and he's an army man. He's this... I don't know. He fits the description. Just being an army man, of course you'd be a hunter. You'd have a pet. And then he switched over to Warlock, which is just... It's funny. You still have a pet, and... I don't know. I wouldn't see Cargos as being a mage or a druid. Like, Cargos being a druid doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
It just, I don't know why. Or like, well, a really good, if you guys follow like Goodnight Azeroth, Atticus is a freaking warrior. I don't have to say anything. I just feel like Atticus fits the role perfect. And I'm not saying anything bad about the guy, but it just, if you know who Atticus is, or think about friends that you've played with, have they...
Mm-hmm.
Did they play?
The
do they fit the role?
That's what I think.
Yeah. It just cracks me up. So you being a druid, I love it. Fellow druids over here. Even though you're Alliance, there's that thing called the Druid Code.
There is, but I'm gonna be rolling Horde this time because that's a whole different side. So it's I still probably will have an Alliance alt eventually, but definitely rolling Horde this time.
That's what's up. Why are you rolling Horde this time? For a different experience?
Yeah, there's going to be that, and there's a lot of times it feels like the community is different. At least back then it was, and it was the older people that seemed like playing Horde versus a lot more kids playing Alliance, and so I was like, I kind of want to get away from that.
Yeah.
Even though I was a kid, I was part of it. I was toxic. I heard you saying.
No, absolutely.
No. Maybe not WoW as much as like some of the other games. Like I was trash talking, but
yeah.
It's funny. This WoW aside, going back to some of the other games I played when I was like 10, 11, Soldier of Fortune on PC.
Yeah.
And going back later, it's like I was okay, but man, I always felt like I was better when I was 12, 13.
That's crazy. That's cool, man.
For a shooter game too, I like my reflexes. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, I bet. I mean, I'm sure it's true, dude. Kids are amazing. Younger people are fascinating. How good they can be at mechanical skills and memory, and they're just, it's a whole phenomenon on itself. Get this. Do you remember? And guys, tell me this is true. Whenever you did Battlegrounds leveling up, you always wanted to be on the other faction. Like, if I was on, like, the Horde always crushed me, dude. I was on Alliance, always get beat by the Horde. Me and my cousin, I think it was like Burning Crusade or something, we were like, screw it, dude. We're going Horde because the Alliance sucks at Battlegrounds. Dude, we get on the Horde, we lost every single Battleground. So, I don't know if it was the faction or if it was just me. But it was funny because I played on both sides, and it was like, it always felt like the other team, the other faction was better. And I felt like that held true, at least at first. Like, the Horde always seemed more dominant because they had more mature players. Like, there was that stigma, seriously. And I think it still holds true today to an extent. But I think with the exposure of streamers and just how old the game is, for some reason, a lot of people want to make the switch to Horde. I don't know.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. But it's still split. Like, dude, in my Discord, I've got roles set up. We literally have, I looked at it today, a 36-36 split on Horde and Alliance. And it blows me away how balanced the factions are in Vanilla WoW. I don't know how they did it. Again, that perfect storm idea of how great this game is. But dude, it's always going to be 50-50. I can't ever see myself maining Alliance. I don't know why, but there's a lot of people, there's just as many people that feel that way on the Alliance about the Horde. So, I don't know, just interesting stuff. I love these talking points. Baron of Hell, Horde is better because more Zug. Guys, we got
Keck.
Yeah, Keck, exactly. Dude, oh man, Keck, that was just, I love thinking about these old memories. Guys, we got 30 minutes left on this speed dating stream. It's a little bit slower today than yesterday. It was popping yesterday. Like I said, it must be the haircut today. I'm getting everybody shy. Maybe I just didn't dress up. I was wearing my best yesterday, and it went really well. But Render was our $20 Amazon gift card winner. Today's topic is your greatest memory of Vanilla WoW. And so we've had 2 contestants up to this point, but we got half an hour. Cameron Sands has been so gracious to stay on the line, and it's been really neat. I love getting to talk to members of the community. It really is a cool experience for me to be in this position. Like I said, I don't want to get too close-minded on my thoughts and the people that I'm around. So it's been a really neat experience, guys. If you want to join and get your chance at $20, come join the. Oh, that's not the right stream. That's not the right link. If you want your chance at $20, join the Discord. Send me a DM, and we'll get these last 30 minutes rolling. Let me think, man. What do you think about, this? I hope this doesn't come across as pretentious or anything. What do you think about the 3-man dungeon meta that I'm trying to create? Shiza, that's not right either. What do you think about the 3-man dungeon meta that I'm trying to create in Classic WoW? If you've been following me, maybe you don't.
I haven't caught up on those videos that you've done, but I'm familiar with a little bit of it.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. No, it's.
Sorry,
I'll just give you a rundown on it real quick. I have a fascination for dungeons in Vanilla WoW, man. It was my in-game rating. I never rated in Vanilla. Those were some of the best achievements that I had. My best memories of achievements in Vanilla WoW were spent in dungeons. 6 hours one morning doing a Sunken Temple raid. It felt like a raid. 5-man group doing Sunken Temple. What were some of the other monumental times? Man, Zul'Farrak, dude, I used to spend hours trying to get a complete group to get through Zul'Farrak, right? And
that was one of my most farmed as well. That was great.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I have these fond memories of how hard dungeons used to be, and I have a feeling we're not going to replicate that same experience for various reasons. They talk about patch 1.12, apparently all the dungeons hit amounts, like their damage meters, got nerfed a little bit. Obviously, the knowledge of the game is going to make dungeons a little bit easier as it is. And so I'm trying to fabricate a playstyle, a meta, a different way to experience the game in this 3-man dungeon meta. I'll have rules and basic guidelines spread out how you can participate. It'll be anything from just achievements like completing a run in a 3-man group, or whenever it gets a little bit more competitive, who can clear it the fastest. And like, get this, man, I'm gonna even up the stakes a little bit. I don't want anyone to get like a competitive edge or get too far ahead of anybody else because they put more work into it. So you're gonna have to clear these dungeons naked, no gear, just a weapon. I'll tell you this, we did this in a 3-man group on a private server, some of us in the Classic WoW Live crew, and it was unbelievable. It was one of the most crazy experiences I've ever had, because we had to play differently. We had to balance aggro. We had to play around sheeps. We had to play around stuns. We had to play around certain mob abilities. It blew me away, because I was like, oh my gosh, all these aspects of the dungeon that are going to be overlooked now because of various reasons, skill level nowadays, the fact that we already know how certain mechanics work, or you just blow through the content. In a 5-man group, you literally just steamroll through these groups and you don't think twice about it. But whenever you get in a 3-man group naked at the appropriate level, dude, it gets hard. Shit hits the fan real quick. And it just, I did a 2-hour run in Wailing Caverns with some of the guys, and it was unbelievable how great of an experience it was. So I don't know, do you have any thoughts on like experiencing the game differently? Like, what do you think about that? Would you be interested in doing that kind of stuff? Like, do you think there's gonna be a lot of new exploration things like that? Like, or are people just gonna run raiding and speed running raids into the ground? Like, is there gonna be any new playstyles? Is there gonna be any new meta, different twinking brackets? What do you think about? Are you interested in experiencing the game differently?
Any different, really new, unless you're just doing like kind of world PvP,
right?
And have your own, or just duels. Okay, instead of level 19 twinking, you have level 15 duels or something. Because obviously you're going to get probably wrecked if you just go in a regular battleground with the 19s.
Right. So that'll be a little bit different.
I don't know what different brackets, but as far as like metas like that, I remember speedrunning, naked speedruns,
sure.
But not maybe to the extent that it might go. I don't know what people are gonna do this time around.
For sure.
There'll be a lot of different stuff, but for example, one of my guilds back in the day, we did some type of, I think, New Year's event. It was a scavenger hunt throughout Azeroth. Yeah. So that was really interesting.
That is cool. So yeah. And I talk about this with some of the guys, dude. I think Baron of Hell, who's in here on the chat right now, we were talking about formulating our own quests in certain zones. Literally have a couple people be the NPCs, sitting in certain positions.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so yeah.
I had a whole bunch of stuff that I had personally farmed, as well as like some stuff from the bank. I'm just trying to auction off, like to get rid of, clear out. And
yeah.
I'm just like, all right.
Really unique items that might be able to be used in these fabricated quest lines, right? Like, I'm thinking about looking at loot tables. And getting gray items that drop off of certain.
Correct, yeah.
Dude, there's some. It could go deep. I could write a super deep riddle. Get this,
exactly.
Man. I could write a super deep riddle, and the only way you can achieve this item is by pickpocketing a specific mob. That's the only way that you get it. Seriously, it's nuts. What was it? I've seen it because I've been doing these dungeon guides and researching all these things, but there's certain mobs that you can only get a certain item from pickpocketing them. How many different ways can you achieve items in Classic WoW, right? Like, wouldn't that be nuts if you had a riddle that led you down that path? So I think I like bouncing these ideas off with you. I think that we're going to see more of that in Classic WoW. I do. Something that we didn't see the first time around because we didn't need it. I think there's going to be an explosion of new ideas, new gameplay. Man. I don't know. It's good stuff, dude. I like thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely create your own riddle for sure.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm trying to think.
Give them a couple gold for the winners, stuff like that. I forget what the prizes were that we did, but
yeah. I'll wrap up maybe our conversation. I might run the stream down pretty quick, unless anybody else wants to get on this, dude. We've had 2 people on, Hypnotic Bud and Cameron Sands. We got $20 Amazon gift card on the line. I got 20 minutes. Unless anybody else wants to jump in, we're going to end it. But I think I had Mother Monkey. Rinda, you can get another shot at this. You don't have to. But yeah, $20 Amazon gift card is going to be going towards somebody today on your greatest memory in Vanilla WoW. So you just reminded me, I remember one of the things that was really cool to me. I wasn't ever really invested in a guild or a part of a guild, like in-game rating and stuff like that. But I was in a guild or two. Like, I'd jump around guilds all the time, and I'd see guild message of the day, like, doing 500 gold giveaway to 5 different people, like 100 gold to each person, whoever completes this objective or whatever event that we're doing at this night. And so it just blew me away. It was like, what? Guildies are gonna just hand you gold? Because you know, I didn't have a maxed out level that I could farm gold on. So I don't know, just cool aspects of the game that I didn't get to experience. But I love talking about them and bringing these memories back up. But yeah, no, Cameron Sands, I'm not gonna hold you hostage for too much longer. But I appreciate you coming on and talking. I always appreciate your comments in the YouTube videos and the discussion that we have. So it was neat getting to hear the man behind the curtain. But no, yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Everybody, this was Cameron Sands. You got any plugs, Cameron? Or are you just gonna be? You're just a classic WoW fanatic, and you can't wait for the game to come out in 28 days.
Correct. I'll
cool.
probably be giving you an update. You know, you can exchange what specs you're getting. Or did you say you put them below in the comments of your new pieces that you're getting?
Oh yeah. No, I will. I'll if I don't do that in the stream, I ordered all my stuff. I'll send it to you, and I would love to have discussion with some people.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that, Cameron. That'd be good, man. That'd be good.
Because I still debating what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, I went ahead and dropped my life savings on this, man. I spent like $1,900.
Oof.
Yeah, dude.
I'm looking in like the trying to max out at like 900.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah. No. I hear you. I literally, like I said, spent my life savings on this thing, man. I'm broke. Broke is a joke, but it's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Cameron Sands, thanks for joining. It was a great discussion. And tuning in the stream. Thanks everybody that's been watching up to this point. Cameron, you got any last words, man?
No, not really. I mean, I could talk about it forever, but I'll let you get to somebody else here.
For sure.
Thanks for having me, and keep up the awesome work, man.
Hey, thanks, Cameron. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's great getting to hear from you. All right, man. We'll catch you next time on the next stream, hopefully.
All right.
All right, later, Cameron. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that was our second contestant on The Price is Right on the Classic WoW speed dating. Guys, if anybody wants to join, I'll be wrapping it up. I seriously, Cameron Sands, he's gonna be one of our winners today. Unless someone wants to come on, just give a 5-minute spiel on your greatest memory in Vanilla WoW. You can impress me. If you've been following me, watching me, you know what I like. Shouldn't be too hard. But if not, Alec Bacca, it's good to see you in here. I'm glad for everybody that's joined and that's been on up to this point. This was episode 2 of our Classic WoW speed dating live stream. But it looks like we're going to be winding down for today. So, can I get a drum roll, please? I should really have something. The winner on today's Classic WoW speed dating stream is going to have to go to Mr. Cameron Sands himself. He sold me on his greatest WoW memories. He got in just before the Burning Crusade, and we got to talk Classic WoW game design. We got to talk about why the game was so good in many different aspects. Guys, Cameron Sands is going to be our winner. Cameron Sands, if you're still watching, DM me your email. I'll get you that $20 Amazon gift card. And we're going to keep this thing rolling. Guys, I'm going to switch some things up. It's still rough. It's our second stream for this Classic WoW speed dating. I appreciate everyone that's stuck around and got through all of the amount of scuff stream, if you want to call it that, up to this point. But I'll have certain ideas, certain events. I need to pull some people on. I'm hopefully going to get one of my buddies on here to join the Classic WoW speed dating show, and it should be popping in later days. But I'm still happy about how Classic WoW speed dating episode 2 went. Guys, thanks for watching. Oh, and Hypnotic Bud, he was on for a little bit. If you're just now joining, Hypnotic Bud and our guild is doing a Molten Core run tonight. If you're interested, if you don't have any other Classic WoW content to be watching, in approximately 2.5 hours, our guild's going to be doing an MC run in preparation for Classic WoW. Ryan King, I just got home. I can try and make it for the next one. Yeah, that's cool, Ryan King. Unless you wanna jump on right now, dude. We got $20 on the line. Oh no, I already gave it to Cameron Sands. My bad. I gave it to Cameron Sands. But yeah, no, give Hypnotic Bud a follow on Twitch or YouTube. He's a really good friend, Classic WoW friend, where he's my tank-in-law. Like I said, we're gonna be tanking together in Classic WoW. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you guys all for watching. If you have any ideas, if you want to see any different ideas, topics, different formats from me on YouTube, go ahead and join my Discord and DM me, throw me something in my channel. Got a couple different channels for suggestions. But yeah, I appreciate everyone. It's neat getting to talk to you guys. I'll stick around for a second. I got a little bit of time. Last good deed. You going alley or horde? I'm going horde all day, baby. All day. So I played a gnome warrior in original vanilla, but it was the 9-year-old kid in me. But lately, I've had a fascination for the Taurens, dude. The big cow, especially the druids. And as a druid player, you can only play either Tauren or Night Elf. So yeah, man, it goes to the horde. And I hate the Night Elves. I hate the dark starting zones. For some reason, it just doesn't feel right. I don't want to spend that's the last place I want to spend my time in vanilla WoW is in Teldrassil or Darkshore. There's something about that ambiance, it just doesn't hook me like it does some people. Some people love the Night Elves, but yeah, I'll be going horde last good deed. Someday I'll call in. I'm still working, LOL. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm gonna change up the stream times. I'll hopefully be doing this earlier in the day, or I might end up doing it later in the day on some days for other viewers and stuff. But yeah, no, Goat, I appreciate you sticking around and being here. Last good deed, word up. Yeah, man. Hey, last good deed, are you playing Alliance or Horde? What are you doing? I got 5 minutes, guys, but yeah, thanks for everyone sticking around. Cameron Sands, congratulations. You got the $20 Amazon gift card for the day. Thanks for coming on and talking as long as you did. It was a good time. It was a good time. Ryan King, you're cooking? Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm here for the summer. Woo, man, things are going to be ramping up. I know I don't have a job. I'm trying to make this my job. And between making content, getting ready for school, August is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be a job in itself. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you all for joining. In the coming days, I'm gonna get Def Camp from Elderon. I'm gonna get Cargos. I'm gonna get someone in here to come do the speed dating thing with me, just so we can have some more activity afterwards, and have people jumping in and out. I love the concept, and I like how it's been going up to this point. I think that we got something going on here. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining and being a part of it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Pumping out some Dungeon Guide videos. That's what I'm doing between now and Classic coming out in the speed dating thing. If you're on YouTube, go follow me around on Twitch. Thanks for everybody that's joined today. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. It's your boy Grace for Days. See ya.